Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Let's take a look at some stocks on the move today. I'm Nathan Hager, joined by Bloomberg's Kriti Gupta. Gosh, what should we talk about, Kriti? Good morning.
Good morning, Nathan. We'll start off with those tech earnings. I mean, you really can't miss them this morning. I'm going to steal a line that someone said to me. Yesterday was the day of the mms. Today's the day of the ahs in terms of Meta and Microsoft reporting yesterday, Apple and Amazon today. And we have to start off with this Microsoft story. MSFT is the ticker there, trading at about $558 a share, soaring 8.6% in the pre-market. That is just what you're seeing before the opening bells. And it's enormous when you're talking about the massive investment that you're into AI, that Microsoft is doing. The data center story, despite some of their moves around kind of releasing some of that kind of labor hoarding that they had as well, reporting better than expected in that key metric, the Azure cloud computing unit. 39% rise in sales. The 34% was the estimate there. So an A-plus student getting an A++, I think, on today's earnings report. Nevertheless, Microsoft also winning tons of upgrades across Wall Street. Think likes of Bank of America, UBS, Morningstar, all giving a stamp of approval to that stock. We're looking at a price target of as high as $650 at some shops. $710, I would say, is a street high at the moment. So some pretty big news for Microsoft. You get a quick check on Meta as well. META is your ticker there. Another big number, higher by about 12% this morning, trading at $780 a share. Another massive move for tech. We'll see if Apple and Amazon are able to live up to the tech hype this morning, but they're really talking about the AI investment, and that's where Meta has lagged a little bit, really focusing on the metaverse, now really making a more concrete shift to the AI pledge there. So those are going to be two key ones. We'll mention just a quick check on Apple and Amazon, given that I'm previewing it so much. Okay. AAPL is your ticker there, higher by 0.1%, $209 a share, and Amazon, AMZN, is your ticker. Another high volume mover this morning, higher by 3.3%, $237 a share there. There's plenty of earnings outside of the mega cap. I want to kick it off with Ford this morning. They are catching a lot of attention. F is the ticker for the car company, lower by about 2% this morning, trading sub $11 a share, $10.66 for one share of Ford. They're talking about a tariff write-down that was far larger than the street was expecting, to the tune of $2 billion. And this is really where you can see that the margin compression is hitting pretty aggressively, even though their CapEx spend is actually higher than Wall Street expected. Nevertheless, those shares were down about 5% in the post-market, and they continue their slide this morning. Nathan, I want to go to CVS as well, because they also came out with some earnings pictures this morning. CVS getting a massive boost in the market, trading higher by about 8% in the pre-market, trading at $67 a share. Also raising their 2025 profit outlook on their insurance and pharmacy units. So some massive boosts there when it comes to their numbers. I'm looking at an adjusted EPS of a high of $6.40. The prior forecast was about $6 to $6.20. So a pretty decent boost to their EPS numbers in addition to their guidance, Nathan.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.